I've been part of the re-engineering of our court that actually Judge Talbot started when he was the special administrator for the court. We made a number of changes in order to assist the public in navigating our court, to make it more user-friendly and to make it more efficient. One of the things we did is to change our docket so that we now have 4 divisions: civil, landlord-tenant, traffic, and our felony cases. And we actually moved our felony cases from this building to the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, which means that there cuts down on the traffic in our building, and people have one place to go for felonies, which makes more sense, I think, to most people. And we have at least monthly, probably more than 40,000 people in the building. So it's a big help to spread cases out over the course of a day when you have that many people in and out of this facility. So we've also tried to end some duplications that we had in terms of what our staff was supposed to be doing, and consolidate certain functions to make it easier for people to find an answer in just one place. A couple of the court officers who actually hear people more than maybe I would have heard people, coming in or leaving and saying that the thing that they like the best is that there aren't long lines anymore, which is wonderful, and that the building is much cleaner, and that it doesn't take them all day to do something here, which is wonderful.
I'm going to talk for a few moments about how the 29th District Court is re-engineering its court processes to fulfill our mission of providing excellent service to the public as efficiently as we can. First, the program that I'm the most proud of is that we were recently awarded a grant to expand our existing mental health treatment court into a regional program. The name of the new program is the Western Wayne County Regional Behavioral Treatment Court, and it now consists of the following 10 district courts. The main benefits to this regional approach are, first, the referring courts can remove from their dockets defendants who are not typically successful in probation, in traditional probation, because of their mental illnesses and substance abuse problems. This leaves those courts with more time to devote to other defendants. Many of our partners in the Regional Behavioral Treatment Court maintain drug and sobriety courts as well as doing their regular dockets. Now, they can concentrate their efforts more on those programs. Second, more defendants can take advantage of the many benefits of participating in a mental health treatment court and get treatment and all these other benefits and services instead of jail. We are anticipating that we will double our caseload from about 30 now to about 60 by the first of the year. More resources concentrated in one location. We are able to provide more services for our participants, such as a nurse for medication assistance and compliance, a CMH case manager who can better coordinate care and even transport defendants who have difficulties with transportation, as many of them do. A community service manager to find and coordinate community service projects so our participants feel connected to the community and feel like they are doing something worthwhile if they're not able to work. And many of our participants are not able to work because of their mental illness. And a home compliance officer which will visit all of the participants to ensure that they have a safe and stable living environment. Fourth, a side benefit that I've discovered since starting this program is in the process of collaborating with other courts, we can identify other ways to share and pool resources. The second way we are re-engineering our court processes is we have a concurrent jurisdiction plan with the 18th District Court in Westland, which allows us to share resources and personnel without physically consolidating. The three judges, two from Westland and one from Wayne, rotate the responsibility for after-hour search warrants. So we now are each on call for 10 days out of each month for both courts. Previously, I was on call every day of the month for my court, and the two judges in Westland were on call for 15 days in their courts. So it has reduced those responsibilities for all three of us. The 18th District Court Probation Department oversees all of our defendants on probation. We collect and remit probation costs to the 18th District Court monthly. We've been doing this for 2 years now, and it's been working out very well. The 18th District Court handles all of our community service and work program days. We collect and remit the costs again to the 18th District Court monthly. I preside over all of the 18th District Court as well as the 29th District Court small claims cases in my location here at the 29th District Court. The three judges cover dockets for each other for vacation and sick days, thus reducing the need for visiting judges. And we share a law library, including one Westlaw subscription. I believe that all of these measures have resulted in better service to the public, delivered in a more efficient manner.
I think for the most part, the attorneys, for instance, who practice in our court and do the civil work are very, very happy. They come to one floor. Each judge has there are 5 of us, and we all have a civil docket, and that's all that we do. We do civil, and civil is a big portion of the work in the 36th District Court. And so it allows us to serve the public more efficiently, and it works very well for the public. And not only does it allow us to operate more efficiently, it also allows us to improve our yearly statistics as it relates to staying within our guidelines and doing things within the expectations of the state as far as when we are to dispose of our cases in a timely manner. And this restructuring has helped us to do all of that. It works the best for the public, and that's really the main focus, is the public first and foremost.
We also have to plan for the day that we are reduced to 2 judges. When I leave, our trial court will be down to 2 judges. Those judges will have to handle both the caseload and the staffing. Our efforts going forward will be directed at merging staff to handle all court matters, probate circuit and district, and to move them freely among the courts to be able to handle the court cases in the most comfortable fashion. The judges will have to handle more of the caseload in court, and they're going to be charged with managing staff more efficiently. We don't expect that we will have any more staff people that we'll be able to add, but we will merge some functions. By way of example, we expect to merge the magistrate function with the referee function in the family court and have a combined attorney, referee, and magistrate. And we will have an individual who will serve as a court administrator across all the courts.
You know, when you're really close to a project, it's hard to see. When you take a moment and step back and see the changes, then, you know, you really do feel better. I mean, I used to hate to pull up get out of my car and see people lined up outside, especially when it was cold. So I'm extremely happy that it's a rarity to see people in line waiting to get into the building. So that's one of the good things. Just that people seem to be less confused when they're in the building, and they seem to be able to find their way about better. So yeah, I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of the fact that we've been doing renovations here. The building is cleaner, it's much more attractive. So, you know, I think probably the advice I would give them is for somebody, if not one of their own judges or employees, to actually try and maneuver their courthouse and actually try and see how a case goes and how they're directed and what makes sense. Because I think the public was always confused about where they were supposed to be, when they were supposed to get there, where they went, who to ask. And so I think that's one of the easiest things that they could do, is to approach it from the viewpoint of the consumer. Yeah.